So this morning, I wake up and I check my phone. I'm just scrolling through the internet like I usually do. And what do I see TMZ has reported on? Britney Spears smacked in the face by San Antonio Spurs security wanted a picture with Victor Wembanyama. In case you didn't hear that, let me repeat that for you again. Britney Spears was smacked in the face. All just because she wanted a picture with an athlete that she thought was cool. Now, there are pictures of the incident that have come out, but before I show them on screen, I want to show you guys something that one of my favorite TikTokers said about the situation.
Britney Spears is 5'4". Victor is 7 feet and 3.5 inches. So basically 2 feet taller than Britney. Whether the bodyguard knew that was Britney or not, what kind of threat would that have been? Victor was not being ambushed by a mob. It's one tiny woman that the bodyguard could have easily said, "Ma'am, step back, please."
Now, before I get some of you guys in the comments trying to justify what happened in any way, shape, or form by saying, "Oh, but how do we know Britney only just tapped him on the shoulder?" Because actual eyewitnesses who were there to see what happened confirmed it. Here are the pictures of Britney behind Victor. Was she charging at him in any way? No. Was she holding up her hands to attack Victor in some way? No. We're told she's a fan of Victor and went over to ask him if they could take a photo together. She tapped him on his back right shoulder, and we're told the director of team security for the San Antonio Spurs instantly backhanded her, causing her to fall to the ground, knocking her glasses off. Was that force necessary for the situation? Again, absolutely not. Now, there was apparently law enforcement sources who said that when Britney tried to tap him on the shoulder, this security guard pushed her hand away, which caused the strike.
Afterwards, we found out was Britney Spears was approaching him with a British accent, saying, excuse me, sir," and just kept trying to go towards him. When eventually when Wemby and his entourage were heading into the restaurant, where and to catch, that's when Britney sort of infiltrated her way into this circle, and one of his bodyguards gave her like a backhand slap across the face.
Now, picture this with me for a second here. So, Britney is walking behind this guy. She tries to tap him on the shoulder. The security guard pushes her hand away with enough force to slap herself in the face, fall to the ground, and knock her glasses over. Tap on the shoulder. Usually, if you slap someone's hand away, you'd be like, don't touch, and it would go to the side. How would she have been reaching, and he comes in front of her hand? How? Oh my God. We're told the security guy came over to the table and apologized. He said, "You understand how it is when you're being swarmed by fans." He apologized and Britney accepted it. We're told when he slapped her, he didn't know who she was. So that makes it okay. Just because you didn't know who she was. So you're telling me right now that if it were any other woman, it would have been okay. Also, I find it hilarious how this security guard had the audacity to say, "Oh, you know how it is," as if that's a good excuse. In the very same article, TMZ says that when she arrived at the location, she was swarmed by fans as she entered the casino. But did you guys hear anything about those fans getting slapped by Britney security? No, you didn't. Now, Victor responded to this incident 2 hours ago, and at the end of his response, which he didn't even use Britney's name in, he said, "I enjoyed a nice dinner. It was a fun night."
And I didn't stop to look, so I kept walking and enjoyed a nice dinner. That was a fun night with you guys.
And I'm not blaming Victor for what happened at all, because this was 100% his security guard's fault. But I just feel like he could have come up with something better to say, especially because there was no semblance of an apology at all. Britney also responded to this just 20 minutes ago at the time of recording, and it was absolutely perfect. She had so much composure when responding. Traumatic experiences are not new to me, and I've had my fair share of them. I was not prepared for what happened to me last night. I recognized an athlete in my hotel lobby as I was heading to dinner. I later went to a restaurant at a different hotel and saw him again. I decided to approach him and congratulate him on his success. It was really loud, so I tapped him on the shoulder to get his attention. I am aware of the player's statement where he mentions I grabbed him from behind, but I simply tapped him on the shoulder. His security then backhanded me in the face without looking back in front of a crowd, nearly knocking me down and causing my glasses to fall off my face. I get swarmed by people all the time. In fact, that night, I was swarmed by a group of at least 20 fans. My security team didn't hit any of them. Physical violence is happening too much in this world, often behind closed doors. I stand with all the victims and my heart goes out to all of you. I have yet to get a public apology from the player, his security, or their organization. I hope they will. And then obviously, as TMZ does, they try to make Britney look crazy, because what else would TMZ do? Because after getting slapped, apparently Britney just started screaming, "This is effing America," out of nowhere. Britney has filed a police report and there is currently an investigation going on as we speak. By the way, as I was editing, I was made aware of this comment that said, "This seems like a fake story planted. Britney has not been seen in public in years, but all of a sudden she gets backhanded." She was literally spotted arriving in Las Vegas with Sam Asghari and Kate Hudson. Secondly, the person who received this comment literally posted picture proof of Britney sitting across from them at the restaurant that they were at. But it's a planted story. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will update you on anything else that happens with this situation. Mwah! I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!